Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Yeah! 4 hatcheries, did it! Yes! I knew I could still do it. Oh, it just took some practice. Hey, everyone. Let's do some more Starcraft II. See you in the game. Oh, it pops me up into this screen. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Starcraft II. So I just did an archive, which is to say I redid off screen the mission we just did. Oh, was it 0 hour? And I did it again on hard, and this time, oh yes, I destroyed 4 hatcheries. It was awesome. Woo! And I managed to hold off before the base got wiped out. This is pretty much the situation as it ended. But we did it! Holy crap. Of course, you guys didn't see it. I apologize. I play real-time strategies a lot better when I don't have to talk at the same time. Unfortunately for all of us, that will not be the case throughout this campaign, because I can't edit the videos afterwards. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to say that the votes are in, and we are going to Agria to help the female scientist and her civilian friends, because they're under attack by the Zerg, making it sound all happy, and it's not going to be happy. But we're going to get over there and save them. As well, I forget who asked me. Darn it, I got to check my YouTube channel really quick. Give me 1 second. Dr. Granola has asked that I explain who the heck some of these people are. I guess, Dr. Granola, you never played the first StarCraft. I just assumed that everyone has played through the first game and knows who all these folks are. So I can give you I guess, go down in the comment section if you don't care for my explanation really quick as to who we're looking at here. Right, so let's just cover that now. Down the comment section, they'll have a link which will let you jump ahead to where we actually select the mission. Also, before I forget, Dr. Granola has asked I put on the subtitles, and that is a great idea. Let me see if I can find the subtitles. So we're nothing like doing this with you guys on screen here. Let's see. No, it's not gonna be in voice chat. Is it in gameplay? Uh-oh. Do I not have... I don't see him. Oh, here he is. Display subtitles. Alright, awesome. So let's cover who these people are. Now, I only really know who this gentleman is.
That's it. Gonna have to start pretending like I'm working.
This is Jim Raynor. He is the main protagonist from the original StarCraft series. You meet him, I believe, in Mission 2 of the Terran Campaign, which was the first campaign from the original StarCraft, and he basically helps you secure some colonists, help you prevent a Zerg attack, and ends up being labeled an outlaw, along with you, the player, basically the commander of the forces, for going against the Confederate army. Especially because you tried to rescue people. The Confederate was basically using the Zerg as an experimental, how should I say, weapon of some sort. So Jim Raynor joined with Arcturus Mengst, the gentleman we saw on the TV in the last episode, who wants Jim Raynor arrested. Jim Raynor, Arcturus Mengst, and another, Sarah Kerrigan, helped liberate a few more places from the Confederate army once we were basically labeled outlaws. We began to assemble a sizable rebel force. We then were able to rescue a gentleman, Edmund Duke, who used to own this flagship that we find ourselves standing in at the moment. We rescued him from a Zerg attack. He decided to join our side and assist us in defeating the other Confederate forces. However, Arcturus Mengst, when he realized... So, we attempted to get some weapon schematics to assist the rebels, but we actually discovered that the research had been done... The research we acquired was not weapon research, but Zerg research. And it was discovered that the Zerg were drawn to the psychic animation of ghosts. Ghosts not being the spiritual creatures that we would capture with ghost traps, if this was Ghostbusters, or kill, if this was Witcher 3. Ghosts being the nickname of a group of psionically adept human special ops troops or units. Sarah Kerrigan was a ghost, in fact. And we will actually find ghosts as we continue to venture forward. Basically, they have psionic powers. They can communicate. They can read minds. They can communicate telepathically. They can cloak themselves from people. They have a bunch of other special abilities. Apparently, the Zerg really wanted a ghost for some reason. So, Arcturus Mengs began to use the Zerg by placing these emitters, which would make it look like there were ghosts on this planet, and the Zerg would immediately attack the planet and strip it of all the biomass and everything that was on there, attempting to gather some ghost information. So Arcturus Mengs began using this as a way to easily conquer different planets. Several of us, Jim Raynor in particular, well, several of us, I guess Jim Raynor really disliked the idea of using these emitters, as in Sarah Kerrigan, because the entire planet would be wiped out, not just the Confederate forces on it. Edmund Duke didn't particularly care. He was probably sided with Mr. Arcturus Mengs. And Mengs, the leader of our group, basically was like, no, we're going to keep doing it. And so, at one point, we repulsed a counter-invasion from the Protoss, attempting to, I guess, destroy the Zerg that were attacking one planet, which we wanted the Zerg on. During the attempt that we pulled out of that planet, Arcturus Mengs decided to leave Sarah Kerrigan on the face of the planet for, from what I can tell, no good damn reason. We could probably have easily evacuated the group, but decided not to. I said easily, I don't know if that's true. But instead of trying to save the troops on the planet, Arcturus Mengs left them all there as, hey, they were forces, they knew what they were getting into when they signed up for this job. Tough for them. Mr. Jim Raynor, at that point, was like, Arcturus Mengs is evil, and we knew he was, and left, along with us, the player, to go our separate ways. We fought our way off of one of Arcturus Mengs' ships? No, one of his planets, and we were able to get away with a few rebel forces under our command. That was the end of the first StarCraft, and this gentleman's, basically his story there. He showed up in one or two other missions, but generally it was, he wasn't the focus any longer. Now, in the expansion for StarCraft II, I have, unfortunately, no idea what happened with that storyline. I never played through Brood War? Is that what it was called? I never played through StarCraft Brood War, so I can't tell you anything about it. I'm sure there are probably some excellent YouTube videos out there summing up all of the lore for it, though, and able to give you more of a background on what happened there. Needless to say, I'm pretty sure James Horner here, Mr. Horner, Matt Horner, he was not in the original StarCraft, so maybe he showed up in the Brood War expansion instead. This gentleman over here, I have no idea who he is. He's new to this StarCraft. I have never seen Mr. Tychus Finley either. He's new to this StarCraft. And the gentleman in the bay, Swan, I don't remember him from the second StarCraft either. So all these people are new to this. They've been newly introduced in this game. That about sums up everything so far. If we meet anyone else new, I will inform you about the situation regarding that person. Oh, right, I suppose I should mention that Sarah Kerrigan is the Queen of Blades that we apparently saw on the TV at the beginning of the last video. And she was the Zerg when they conquered that one planet I had mentioned earlier, where Sarah was left on it. They captured her, and they cocooned her, and they converted her into a Zerg. The Hive, the Zerg Overmind, desired this because it was constantly looking to improve itself and believed that Sarah Kerrigan could help its forces. It's kind of a loose term for the Zerg because they're they're bugs or whatever they are. They're other alien creatures. So I can't really describe it very well other than to say that. Maybe when we get to the Zerg campaign, it will begin to explain how the Zerg operate a little better. They're a little different than humans are. Anyway, so that's a sum up. Let's go ahead now and select our mission.
What's our general status, Matt?
We've picked up a distress call from the planet Agria. There's a colony there under attack by the Zerg. Your convict buddy Tychus lined up a mission retrieving another artifact. It's on a Protoss shrine world called Monolith.
Alright. Well, we're heading off to Agria.
Any ship receiving this transmission. The Zerg are invading Agria. The Dominion abandoned us here. We're just a small farming colony. We've got to evacuate before we're overrun. If you can hear this message, please help us.
I guess I should say that the votes overwhelmingly came in for Agria, and I myself would vote to go here as well. Please do not ever feel bad if I'm like, I would like to go here, and the votes are like, no, we want to go here instead. That is perfectly fine. I love all the missions, or at least I had really liked the missions when I played through them last time. And I've done all the missions, including ones which will have a choice to do either do it this way or that way. There's no really wrong answer, I think, so I'll do whatever. In any case, all of our votes have lined up correctly is the wrong term. All our votes have lined up in favor of Agria. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, and lastly, I will warn you guys if one of the missions is the actual, this will further the actual campaign mission. Monolith is that type of mission. But we can still do it. It's just that if we finish the complete campaign, we would not be able to do any of the side quests. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. All right, let's go ahead and do it.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you so much for responding to our distress call, Commander. I'm Dr. Ariel Hansen, and I represent the people of the Agria colony.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc. You can call me Jim. What's the situation?
The Zerg have overwhelmed our planetary defenses. The colony is lost. For the past 12 hours, we've been evacuating people to the nearest starport, but the Zerg attacks have become so intense, we can't get any more through. If you can guard the highway, we can start sending the remaining groups every few minutes.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get your folks through to that starport safe and sound.
I pray you're right, Commander. The Zerg are more terrible than I ever imagined.
Oh, this mission's called the evacuation. I titled my my last video evacuations. How about that? Darn it. All right, that's the sound. It's go time.
Fueled up.
All right, we start with some fire bats.
My goose is getting
I got us some fire bats, cowboy. These suckers have got flamethrowers that'll roast the Zerg good.
Fire bats were a unit that was in the original Starcraft. I'm glad to see them back here as well.
Our allies are being attacked.
fire with fire.
Kill them all.
Let's do this.
They are particularly good against clustered groups of Zerg. Little Zerg in particular, the Zerglings.
Smoke.
Thank goodness you're here. I'll give you control of the main building so you can help us evacuate the colony.
Alright, as usual, we'll start by producing a bunch of SCVs. We'll hotkey a few things. Your group 1. Let's get that set down. We need to build just about everything, it looks like.
SCV ready.
SCVs are first. We have enough, let's...
Big job, huh?
No. We need the minerals more than we need the supply at the moment. Let's keep pumping them out.
SCV ready.
We'll need to escort the convoys all the way to the main starport for them to have a chance of escaping this planet.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Rayner.
The first convoy from Lark's Crossing will be moving out soon.
Phew. Well, we're still getting ready. Let's build another supply, and then hotkey them back over here. Certainly hope there isn't a lot of forces we have to worry about with just 2 fire bats and 2 medics, because I'm going to leave this place completely undefended, I suppose. Let's build a...
Not enough minerals.
No, we really need the SCVs more. Keep pumping them out. Actually, let's get a single Marine. Let's hotkey that over here.
SCV ready.
Nice. And we just finished supply depot, so that we don't have to worry about being interrupted when it comes to building more SCVs.
SCV ready.
Money's more important at the moment. We should be putting more people onto our...
Don't stop for anything. Let's roll.
Oh, we're moving out. All right, then.
Numbers, boys.
Let's do it.
SCV ready.
So I'm going to put everyone else on the, whatchamacallit,
Armed
duty,
and ready.
because I'm going to be escorting this. I think I want an SCV around as well. Let's bring him with us.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? This better be good.
All right, let's escort it.
Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Looks like there's some guards here already.
Someone had the right idea of building bunkers to defend the roads. Why are they empty?
The Dominion military abandoned them when the Zerg attacked. They didn't give a damn about the colony.
Sorry to hear that, Doc. At least these bunkers are in a good spot. I'll see if we can't get them manned.
Okay. Well, at least also try to get them repaired as well.
Big job, huh?
Need more. Oh, hello, resources. Thank goodness. Let's grab those. Keep escorting this. I really need to pay attention to that mini-map more often. I guess I can select one. Oh, enemies! Go, go, no! No, no, not you! Everyone else!
Convoy's in danger. Get him, boys.
SCV ready.
Grab this. I think we probably want to bunker over here.
Base is under attack.
Oh, no! Go, go, go! Hurry, hurry!
Yep.
Save it!
Big job, huh?
No luck.
Ready.
The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
Colonists are fine. Colonists are inside of a giant vehicle.
SCV ready.
Oh, nice. We picked up one Zerg research. We don't have any way to deal with that floater, so it's going to be able to do what it wants.
Bad news.
Let's begin making some more Marines, and we'll get them into the bunkers. Alright, the people are being escorted out. Let's run back to the base and try to build other things we need. So we need a engineering bay in order to be able to produce missile turrets, and we want another bunker. Sorry, a bunker. A barracks.
It's a long haul to the starport, partner. How can we be expected to guard the whole thing?
I reckon we can use a mobile force to keep it clear, or build more bunkers to block the approaches.
Yep.
Either way should work.
We will need more supply depots. Let's keep this one settled.
Gangway, coming through.
The next convoy is almost ready to go, Commander.
Oh my God,
Please alert your men.
we're not ready yet. We are far from ready at the moment. Let's get you guys over here. Do some more troops. Get more SCVs. And we'll want more bunkers. Bunkers.
Additional supply depots
We will want more
required.
bunkers. But I also want more supply.
SCV ready. Be on the miles.
Let's do that and just get them out of the way. We'll need some defenders here as well. Or we'll find out we're under attack here, and that's really no good.
SCV ready.
Let's build a missile turret. Help us defend in case we get flyers. We'll put it here.
Who wants some?
Get to the starport. Move it.
We are not ready for this. Really not ready for this. Let's get the damage upgrade first. I always upgrade damage before anything else. 5. Let's put up another fire bat
You want a piece of me,
and more
boy?
Marines. And we'll probably take another SCV. Oh, I really want those supplies, but I don't have time to get them at the moment. Come here, you. Up this way and build another SCV.
Add-on complete.
Can't wait.
Oh no!
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Why not?
SCV ready.
Armed and ready.
Alright, Group 1 can continue to follow the colonists.
Let's ride.
Oh, wow!
Go, go, go! Sure thing.
Escort them.
What's going on?
We better send some body bags.
Zerg are attacking the convoy. Let's rock.
I'm glad the white Marines are dead. The white armored ones, because they sucked. They were constantly got in the way. We lost the bunker we just built.
The Zerg have gotten through. Take them down. Armed and ready.
Can we actually win?
And more.
No, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
That's fine.
Wow, how absolutely nightmarish for us.
Coming through.
Come down here, please.
Our allies are being attacked.
By the numbers, boys.
Alright, good. At least we saved the colonists. Alright, our money is looking pretty good. We need more bunkers. Barracks.
Go!
Upgrade complete.
You gonna give me orders? Been waiting on you.
Okay, let's begin staffing some of these places and begin building more bunkers along the way.
Armed and ready.
Commander, another convoy will be heading out soon.
I know. Thank you. We're not really ready for this. I'm gonna want lots of bunkers all over the place.
You gonna give me orders?
Let's
Been
staff
waiting
it.
on you. This better be good. Who wants some? Armed and go!
Alright, group, let's have you come up this way and try to put a bunker over here.
I feel ya.
I'll probably want 2 bunkers at each of these locations, fully staffed.
Gangway. Bandit. This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Yeah. Armed and in the rear with the gear.
Don't leave without us!
Who wants some?
Group 2, let's have you move up here.
Been waiting on you.
Hopefully we have time to put some people in this bunker, and we need to keep producing more units.
Gangway coming through.
Please hurry. We need this completed ASAP. We need a turret near it as well.
The doctor is in.
Actually, we'll put a fire bat in that.
10-4. You gonna give me orders?
Base is under attack.
That wasn't so bad.
Gangway.
We held it at least.
Oh yeah, been waiting. Armed and
Our ally.
the convoy's in danger. Hit 'em, boys. You gonna give me orders?
Upgrade
Go.
complete.
Move with this at least. Group 1. Let's fall you back this way.
I'm on it.
Good, we got that one. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any type of defense up this way, so we're gonna get hammered.
Base is under attack.
But we should still repulse them.
Our allies are being attacked.
Sweet God. The slaughter. I can't bear to look.
You shouldn't send your people out without defenders, then, lady. You're terrible. You're killing your colonists. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Build another bunker.
The doctor is in.
This better be good.
Add-on complete.
You scared me.
We were doing the whole really well. We were doing really well until we really weren't.
By the numbers, boys.
We have another convoy ready to be escorted, Commander.
You are just a merciless
Additional
leader.
supply depots required.
I like you to know that. All right, let's build some more supply depots.
Additional supply depots
Turret
required.
here. I want more turrets up this way as well. And I want people in these bunkers to defend our home in case it comes down to it.
This better be good. Who wants some? By the fueled up. You gonna give me orders? Go!
I want that actually back here instead. Let's move you guys down here, and let's begin trying to make a second pair of bunkers.
Don't stop for anything. Let's roll.
I hate you guys. I hate you.
Armed and ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, we need a second bunker.
This better be good.
Oh, that's not good. Let's build that bunker here.
Well, butter my biscuit. Yeah.
Mineral field depleted.
Kill everything. Also keep using more people.
Base is under attack.
Go! Ready to... You gonna give me orders?
We'll leave some of these troops back here. The rest of us are moving up.
Armed and ready.
I definitely wanted to defend more of these people. We need 50 colonists escorted.
Base is
And
under
we can't
attack.
let 20 die, and 11 are already dead.
Will do. That's fine.
So let's get you out of
Base
here.
is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply
Wow.
depots required. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Sure thing.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, looks like those people survived. Thank God.
And ready. Been waiting on you.
We can rebuilding these bunkers and get some people
Additional
actually
supply
into them.
depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Sounds like we need more supply depots.
By the numbers.
Oh, we have a lot more troops. 5, go there.
Additional supply depots required.
A supply depot over here.
Additional
I think that will be good.
Ready to roast. You gonna give me orders? Go ahead. Armed. Bad
We
news.
can build another bunker.
Sir, we just detected Zerg organisms entering the upper atmosphere. I can't give you an exact fix, but they're heading your way.
This better be good. Been waiting on
Okay, we'll have to deal with them when they arrive at our base.
big job.
I want you there to keep repairing.
The next convoy is almost ready to go, Commander. Please alert your men.
You're now group 1. Let's get another group here.
Coming through. Who wants some?
additional supply depots required.
You'll stay back here to repair. We'll have to hope that will do it.
And ready. By the numbers, boys.
That's a lot of
Mineral
freaking
field
fire bats
depleted.
I've built. Let's get you guys all together and let's just build. I have a bunch of unused, unworking SCVs. This is god awful. We are out of minerals? Alright then.
Additional supply depots required.
Roger that.
Fight fire with fire.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, well, I guess we can
You scared me.
send a bunch of you out to die. Oh, actually, we can use them to repair. We can use them to repair.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Alright, we're with ya. Oh, we only have $1,000 left. That's really awkward because we're out of
What's
minerals.
going on?
We're gonna have to adventure out there to find more minerals then.
Big job, huh?
We'll leave 4 of you here.
Gangway. Coming through.
You think you're gonna come up this way?
Need a light.
Looking forward to it. Can't wait. I'm on it.
We need to defend
Sure thing.
everything we got.
Go, go,
Nice, good, good.
Yes, sir. The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them. Sure. 10 more.
No, 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 stay with the colony. We can't really afford to use any more people.
What's going on? Who wants some? Man, this better be good. Will do. Huh?
You got my attention.
Been waiting on you. In the rear with the gear.
Probably send a bunch of
Base
SCVs up
is under
there.
attack.
Oh god, they have, I forget what they're called now. They have so there's a type of Zerg that will blow itself up and do a crap ton of damage to everything around it.
Gangway. Got it. Sure.
Get
What's
out of the
going
way,
on?
SCV. Thank you.
Armed and ready.
Okay, we should explore. We've only got one tech point so far, and we're going to want a lot more than that.
Aye, aye.
We should probably
Go ahead.
begin building more turrets along... Oh, we can't really afford that many more turrets. Alright, let's go exploring for some more tech points. Hopefully we won't lose the game because of this.
Orders received. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, my fire bats can't actually reach this location.
Sir, I'm picking up seismic disturbances closing in on your position. I think it's some kind of tunnel in Zerg.
Wonderful. It's just like it to keep things nice and interesting.
Okay, we got another tech point. There's one more out here somewhere.
What's going on?
We will want to find
Bad
it.
news? By the numbers, boys.
It's probably down this way.
We're almost done, Commander. Another convoy will be starting out soon.
Darn it! We want to find the whatchamacallit first. Well, it might not happen. We might not get this last tech point. It better be right around the corner here. Or it's the end of us. We definitely also want to try to kill all these whatchamacallits. Oh, nice. There it is. Get it. Please hurry. Okay, good. That's all the research.
Why not?
Let's get down here and defend the last colony from being slaughtered. And hopefully we have enough defenders along the road to survive this. I think we do. I hope we do.
Is the road safe up ahead? Guess we'll find out.
Bad news? What's going on? This better be good.
Sorry, SCVs. I don't really need you anymore. Well, I do want you still around, I
In the
suppose.
rear with the gear.
For the repairs. Let's get you over there. Let's get you
Great
two
job, huh?
all the way up here. You guys should be near the
You
bunkers.
scared me. Been waiting on
We are not near the thing! Better hurry, Tim, and catch up with it. Out of the way, Marines. The real Marines are here.
Why not?
Good work.
That's fine.
The bunkers can hold that rear location.
Outstanding. I'm on it. Sure thing.
Good luck, bunkers. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Keep your shirt on.
I believe. Good job, missile turret. Kill that thing. Good. I think that's a Nidoswarm, is what that thing is. And that will transport Zerg everywhere.
Are under attack.
Ready to roast. You gonna give me orders?
Fortunately, they'll have to stay there. I don't want to make sure they Zerg get anything tricky. Yep, like this right here.
They're attacking the convoy.
We got him. We rocked. We rolled.
Our allies are being attacked.
I said that. That's right. I don't care about our allies. Our allies are really stupid. All right, we did it. I hope.
Base is under attack.
Our base will survive. It's a good base. It's the best base.
My fire was fire. Who wants some?
Good. Yes. Excellent. You made it.
Base is under attack.
Sure thing.
Is that it? Did we do it?
That's the last of them. Go. Lift off now.
That's fine.
We've lost the colony, but my people got out alive, thanks to you, Commander.
Woo! We did it. Did I really do this on hard difficulty without losing a single bunker? Wow, good for me. That's going to be really tough if I want to do that in the future. All right, we did it. We also earned $100,000. Thank you, colonists, for that amount of money. Let's head back to the ship. I mean, I didn't do that achievement this time. You shouldn't expect me to do any of the hard mission achievements the first time. I'm glad we won the first time though. That was tougher than I remember it being.
Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for now, and I think her skills will be invaluable.
It's hard to believe I'm even here.
Great to have you, Doc. How you planning on pitching in?
Well, your medical facilities are medieval, and your science expertise is non-existent. Perhaps I could start there.
Ouch. Well, I guess you might be able to teach Stedman a thing or two. Welcome aboard, Doc.
Guess you heard the news by now, Raynor. Looks like you're back in business.
That I am, Mr. Hill. And fighting the Zerg and Dominion all at once is going to take its toll on my standing forces. You got any guns for hire?
But you know the invasion makes it a seller's market right now. Still, your bartender over there makes a hell of a Mai Tai. So, sure, I've got some mercenary contracts you might be interested in.
You're all heart, Mr. Hill.
Now, Mr. Hill, purchasing these will allow you to get a, well, let's look at them. So these war pigs are 4 elite marines. As you can see, they have 60 more life and they do more damage. You're only allowed to call down 3 of them per mission. They will look very different than normal marines. They'll look like big tanky marines instead. And it's really loud talking over the combat. So I'm going to go over here really quick. So, those mercenaries, when you call them down, if I recall correctly, they immediately drop down in their drop pods. I think there's a cooldown and we can call the next batch of them. But I love the idea of the mercenaries. Just having instant better troops that you don't have to wait in a queue for them when you really need them. I love them. And you can expect me to be purchasing the Marines all the time. All the mercenaries all the time. So,
lots of folks ready to fight for the right price.
Let's see what else they have. They also have the Devil Dogs. And they are 2 incredibly awesome fire bats. You can only call down 2 of them. As you can see, they have more life and do more damage. These are called down, by the way, as you can see, from this structure, the Merc Compound. You might have to build it in some missions, otherwise it should be available. I will always hire the mercenaries, always, whenever they're available. So, hired. Mr. Hill was not in the original games, so I want to tell you, he's new for this one. I have to say I really like him, though. I really like the idea of the mercs. Great idea. What else is there around here? Oh, we've got the Dancing Night Elf. I guess that's a mailbox that's up there. So we have a few things we can look at while we're in the cantina. Let's look at the people.
Off duty at last. May as well get me another round. Hell, maybe even 2.
The usual?
Yes. I don't know what that is, though.
Sit down before you fall down, amigo.
Is that smell me, or did the Emojin beer go bad?
I hope it's the beer, for your sake. Oh, right. There's also an arcade here. We could play this game you see right here. It's actually a lot of fun. I haven't played games like this since the arcades, but this is a real-time strategy game, and we're supposed to be playing Starcraft, not this one. So maybe some other time. Let's go ahead and look at our badge first. Oh wow, I'm glad we brought it from Marsara.
Funny. Sometimes I still feel like a cop. Only now it's the bad guys that are in charge.
And bad guys are usually in charge. Let's watch the news. Don't shoot at screen.
Donnie Vermillion, UNN. We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony. Are you there, Kate? Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mangsk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement already in progress.
My finest military minds are being brought to bear, and it's my pleasure to announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Warfield? I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new Zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
I love the accurate portrayal. And Mr. Tychus, how are you doing, sir?
You meet Dr. Hansen yet?
Sure did. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to give me a physical. No harm in asking, right? I think she's got her eye on some pansy ass, though.
Yeah? Who might that be?
Oh, I don't know. Some white knight kind of guy came charging down to save a colony, maybe. Damn, Jimmy. You never could read the ladies.
I think Mr. Raynor still has fond memories of Sarah, even though she's quite different now. Still, it's been 4 years. You know, you can move on. Move on. I do like Tychus's attitude, though. Why not ask? You know, where's that happens? She says no. Let's go visit the armory and take a look at the fire bats. And Swan, how you holding up?
Just keep those colonists out of my armory. That's a disaster just waiting to happen.
I completely agree. I also didn't realize that you're missing an arm. You got a claw arm instead. What is that? A vice for an arm. How about that? Well, I guess everyone has a few vices. Aha! Let's look at the awesome fire bat. The fire bat suit contains a volatile mix of gases that seep into the operator compartment. This may explain why fire bat personnel are almost universally re-socialized criminals or psychotic pyromaniacs. Perdition flamethrowers spew combustoplasma at enemy targets. The plasma easily seeps into gaps in Zerg carapaces. Smaller Zerg creatures are literally cooked alive inside their own skins. Fire washes the skin off the bone and the sin off the soul. It cleans away the dirt, and my mama didn't raise herself no dirty boy. Franco Tilden, widely credited as the first fighting firebat, reformed mass murderer. Right! I don't know if this was ever mentioned. So if I recall the manual for the original StarCraft, basically all the Marines, all of them, were reconditioned convicts. Well, maybe not all of them, but like I remember I want to say like the vast majority of them are. So you're either put in prison forever, killed, or you're allowed out, but you're reconditioned. I believe that means that they have their brains altered so that they don't have those previous convict thoughts or whatever it is. I guess their convictions are a little different now. I'm old. I'm allowed to make dad jokes. Let's go ahead and look at the Armory Council. Council? All right, so we have fire bats next. Let's go ahead and click on them really quick. Where are their upgrades? 40% larger attack area. Oh, that's wonderful. And +2 armor. That's also really good. But I think I want the spread instead. Yeah, I want the spread instead. Let's purchase this. And we didn't get any other upgrades for our base. I like to maybe... No, I don't really want to fall under the amount of money I've currently got, but... Why not? Let's purchase the nanosteel bunker to put more people in our bunkers. This will let me put 4 Marines and a Firebat in them. Although I usually put... It's usually like a Devastator, a Firebat, and a Marine and a Ghost. Often goes into the thing to deal with almost any kind of enemy we could come across. Although in truth, Firebats, I don't think they can attack airborne units, so depends on what we're fighting. Alright everyone, our money's been spent. Oh, we're not quite done yet though. We have a few people over here to talk to. Mr. Horner.
It sure felt good rescuing those folks. But there's millions more out there that need help, too.
We can't be everywhere at once, sir. The important thing is that we set an example and gave them hope. Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road to a better future.
I know, Matt. But it's been 4 years and we're still no closer to bringing Mengsk down. Now with the Zerg back in the mix, your better future needs to hurry up and get here, or there's gonna be no one left to see it.
Our better future, Mr. Rayner. And Miss Hansen? I guess we're still working on the laboratory.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander. The Dominion always portrayed you as a criminal, terrorist. There's more to you than it seems.
Well, with the Dominion being what it is, someone's gotta stand up for the little guy. It sure ain't gonna be Mengsk.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee staging area on Meinhof. There are reports of violence and disease spreading throughout the camps, but the Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it, Doc.
All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a look at the missions we have available. So Monolith is still here.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, 'cause they ain't.
We've got Meinhof to do.
Jim, refugee populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
And we have another side quest popping up. Redstone.
I hear the mighty Jim Raynor's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Kilmorians backed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
So what do we get from all of these? We gain a Reaper unlock, that's what they're called. And we also get $110,000 and +3 more Zerg research. Monolith is also 110 and +4 Protoss. Oh, and we get 110 for Meinhof as well, and +2 Zerg research. So I guess my vote would be to break up this a little bit and head to Redstone and pretend that we haven't been told about this mission yet. So to my knowledge, like I think we can leave Meinhof here till the end of the game, and we wouldn't have anything to worry about. Like I don't think the condition's going to get worse, and I don't believe the mission fades away at any certain point. I'll have to double check that. I'll let you know, update you in the next video. But I'm tempted to go here, because I really like Gabriel Tosh, and I would like to meet him in person, which will happen if we beat the mission. So that's going to be my vote, but by all means, you guys vote as well. Your votes are more valid than mine, because you're the ones watching this. So let me know where we should go, and we'll go ahead and get it done. And also, by the way, if we do Redstone 3, or we do Outbreak, we will have earned, I believe, enough Zerg research to actually do a research choice, which you'll see at the end of the next video, assuming we do one of these two. If we do Monolith instead, we'll earn 4 Protoss research, which is still very good, but you need 5 points of research to actually unlock something. At least I think that was the case. Alright everyone, I'm done babbling. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Take care everyone.
I hear you, Commander.